one thing I've seen very clearly over the decades is that, yes, some things kind of randomly happen in that sense. And this cult will think we can ride this wave to advance our agenda. But anything that is a opportunity to vastly advance that agenda is never random. It's always ordained or pre-planned, pre-prepared. So you started to see the evidence emerge of Event 201, the Gates Foundation, World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab simulation, just weeks before they played what I say was another simulation, a simulation of a coronavirus pandemic. And if you look, and you can find it on the internet, at what was said and all that was contributed to that, it was preempting what actually happened. You can go back to a Rockefeller document in 2010 and see what happened in the COVID era described then. This was pre-planned. And so why? I said this in that first interview in March of 2020. The journey they want to take us to, or the journey they want to take us on, the outcome, which makes total sense of the last 2 years, is to create a society of total global control, 24/7 surveillance, and a structure that I call the Hunger Games society, in which you have a tiny, tiny few globally at the top of the pyramid. At the bottom of the pyramid is basically the rest of the population in deprivation, in poverty, and dependency upon the few at the top. And if you want to control people, make them dependent on you. And this Hunger Games society, between those 2 points, the few and the many, I said they plan a vicious police, eventually police military state, to impose the will of the tiny few, the 1%, it's actually less, upon the population, and to stop the population challenging the 1%. And when you look at the last 2 years, that is precisely what has happened all over the world. You've seen decision-making, even taken out of the political level, really, to a few insiders, and not even elected politicians, but medical experts, they call them, scientists, psychologists overwhelmingly, have been driving this policy all over the world. And when you look at countries like Canada, Israel, Italy, Austria, that's now just announced mandatory imposition of this fake vaccination we can get into. Australia has been transformed from what they perceived was a free country into a fascist state. Extraordinary levels of tyranny.
Hi, it's Brian Rose from London Real. You probably know that we've just recently been re-platformed on YouTube after 25 months completely in the dark. The truth is, I really need your help. What I really need you to do is click on that subscribe button right now, like this video, and maybe even leave a comment or share the link with friends. We're really fighting against an algorithm that's tried to keep us quiet for so long. And the more subscribers we have, the more people watch our content, the better guests we can bring you, the better content, and we can continue transforming lives. We've been doing this for 14 years now. I want to do this for another 14 years, but I really need your help. So click on that subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, share this, and we're going to continue to bring you more and more great content. Thank you. Most people will never see this opportunity. Dubai luxury transformation projects have historically delivered 40 to 90% annual returns. That is incredible. These were once reserved only for insiders with access. I spent 15 years on Wall Street and I learned this: the biggest returns always go to the people who get the call first. Now, you finally can. We've just received a brand new project with major upside potential. Allocations move fast. Click the link, apply now, and speak to my team. This is your chance to see what others never will.